Dreadnoughts and the Panthers.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look at the man under center. Now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there right off the bat. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Young. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. Young to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Now here's Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
It'll be Young again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On play action, they'll throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage face it, all of them, they all want to be number one. And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
They'll try and run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Right back to him on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got his man in the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Dreadnoughts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the and now off to the races down the right side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a first down. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher. We've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they finally put it into this pass returned, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and now we've got a 3rd and 4. Young now. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range, no sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Campbell. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dreadnoughts are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
Check pink, check white, Smith red.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27. He's working at 6.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
And the Panther first down.
Young. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Campbell. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Young looks to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to so they can make some progress in this one.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. First down, Young. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
Right there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. Now a 2nd and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 47-yard line.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Here is Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
To throw on second down is Young. He completes this one to Mingo. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw, Young. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. From 8 yards out.
And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Alert! 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 Alert!
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will tie us at 24 all.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Bryce Young and the Panthers offense set to go back to work.
And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. To throw is Young. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Now Young. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the...
Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts. Back now here on EA Sports.
2nd down and 8.
All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 2nd down, Young.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Young on 3rd down. return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. And this one is right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
2nd and 10.
And now here's a carry heading left. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 63 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His throw incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. They'll look to throw here on first down. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dreadnoughts have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Now the try here for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They'll throw again. Young. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards there for number 15.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Young now. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Here's Young.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jonathan Mingo.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
And a fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by a field goal, a little over a minute and a half remaining. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
22-yard line.
19 Tigers!
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! A great effort there. 78 yards.
And the Dreadnoughts use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Dreadnoughts 38. Panthers 44.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
And now it's the Panthers' turn. Trailing by 4. 57 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Young to throw.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Young. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Now Young. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is...
Start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
20! And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. On second down, they'll run it here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On third down, they're going to run for it here.
The tackle by Jordan Davis. No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late time.